My film is about brotherhood, you could say, about a loving relationship between two brothers, but also the fact that they are fighting for the same light. I always explain it like this: the struggle that there's always one on top. And the story is told from the perspective of the younger brother that has to stand up for his rights. The film was written by Marcel Royaerts, but we work together very closely. To me, it was a very personal project because I have a brother myself, and we are best friends since I was born, and we have we lived together in a house for 10 years, and we still call each other every day. And so I really wanted to tell something about this brotherhood. So this was the starting point of the film. Then I came to Marcel. It always goes like this: as somebody comes up with an idea, and then we start working together for years, actually, talking about it, and then he does the writing. So I really like the script, of course, but I always want to have a process which is as organic as possible, with a lot of improvisation, and a lot of the actors are not actors; they're just themselves, and it's very unexpected what would happen. I know what the scene is about and what it should lead to, but it's very chaotic shooting my shooting periods, and because I'm really looking for the some true appearances, and I'm not so interested in very good acting. I'm just interested in catching the good and true energy of the scene. I try to use documentary elements in order to come as close to real life as possible, and also I'd like to surprise my actors with real elements, so they can react spontaneous instead of thought over. And the two actors we used let's say the two brothers, they're very different actors. That the younger brother is playing a part, because he's much more an Alexander himself as a person, and Alexander was really himself. So with Jonas, the younger brother, we had much more, let's say, a technical and maybe intellectual approach of what the scene should be about, and talking a lot about it, and really knowing what to do. And with Niels, it was creating as much chaos as possible and not telling anything where the scene was heading, because I just wanted his true energy, because he's really a guy who is standing on rooftops and I do believe that Brothers is a road movie. I love the genre of road movies, but at the same time I was trying to avoid too much the genre cliches. The traveling part is a very important piece of the film, and also in the filmmaking process, that I wanted to live the film with a group of people, very small crew, almost no lighting, and just be as documentary as possible, and then actually make the trip and experience the trip yourself. The obvious answer will be the film is about Lucas, how he reacts to that energy, but the film itself has the structure or the rhythm of Alexander. So in the beginning of the film it goes super quick, and maybe too quick even to follow, and because Lucas kind of is not able to follow his brother, and then slowly the film finds his own tempo or pace, like Lucas finds his own path. So it's kind of, so you could also explain it that Alexander is the film, and this Lucas is like how the spectator watches the film. Lucas. Image. Silence. Audible. Gouda? What's Gouda? Oh, Gouda. No, come on, Gouda is it's not nice at all. Ja, hartelijk gefeliciteerd, Premier Plan Festival. Het is heel bijzonder om op jullie 30e editie aanwezig te mogen zijn. En ik hoop dat jullie het nog vele jaren krijgen.